story time. I would love to talk to you a little bit about guardian angels and other angelic beings. I wondered how many of you believe in that type of thing. Do you feel like something is helping us from the heavens or the other realm? I'm just curious how many people do believe in that. Do you think we have a guardian angel? Comment down below if you're interested in letting me know. I want to tell you a story about a time that I feel for sure I was protected. I was working in a downtown area of the city that I was living in, and it wasn't the safest place, but during the day, during the business day, it was hustling and bustling, so it typically felt pretty safe. I worked at a law firm, and the parking was astronomical at the time, so I parked about a mile outside of the downtown area, and where I parked, it was a little bit shady. It got a little bit scary sometimes, especially in the dark. And this day that I'm talking about, I had to work late on a project, so I left quite late, and most of the business people had already filtered out of the downtown area. So I stepped outside. It was a cold winter night. I remember just kind of walking out. I got a couple steps away from the building. The doors locked behind me because this building was a very large building, and they automatically lock. So I couldn't really turn back. But what happened is a large group, fairly large, I would say about 5 large males. I could not see their faces at all. I could hear them talking. Their faces were pretty much covered, but it was because also that it was very cold outside. And they walked past me really almost like, I want to say aggressively. They were walking very fast and they bumped into me. And I just remember like taking like a sharp breath in because I was like a little bit scared, and I prayed immediately. I was like, please protect me. I'm so scared. I just want to make it to my car. Please help me. I'm very scared. And I knew in my mind I was praying to God, source, creator, angels, anyone that would listen. I was very scared at the time. And very quickly after I said that prayer, within seconds, someone approached me. It was a man, and he was older, and he was very clean cut. So the way that he looked, the way that he was approaching me definitely put me at ease somewhat. I wasn't scared. And as soon as he came up to me, he said, "Ma'am, you should not be walking around here by yourself. Why are you walking?" And I said, "Well, I've got to get to my car." And he opened his jacket because he could probably sense that I was scared. I'm sure my voice was shaking a little. But he showed me that he was a police officer. He showed me his shirt. And I just felt immediately safer. He said to me, "You can't walk down." I told him where I was parked, and he was very familiar with the area. And he said, "You cannot walk down there alone." So he started walking with me, and we approached a parking garage that I pass on a regular basis. I knew the owner of the lot because he was always out there working, and he waved to from where we were quite a ways away. He waved to the attendant, the parking lot attendant. So that put me more at ease because I knew they were familiar with each other. And the parking lot attendant, once we approached, he started chatting with him, and he said, "Listen," the police officer said to the parking lot attendant, whom I knew very well because I had worked downtown for many, many years, and we developed a relationship because every single day I would talk to him, and we started learning a little bit more about each other's lives just in small talk. He was a very, very sweet man. So the police officer said to him, "She cannot go down to her car alone. Can you take her? I will stand here and watch your lot." So not only did this man who found me put me at ease, but also whomever was assisting me that day knew that I wouldn't want to get in a car with a stranger. But he asked the person who was literally one of my friends, I would have considered him a friend because we had known each other for so long. He asked him to take me to my car. So of course, I made it safely to my car, and I will never forget that day because to me, that truly felt like angelic assistance. It happened so fast. It was almost immediate how quickly I was set to ease. As soon as I said that prayer, the person just walking directly up to me. It was also a person that I wouldn't feel. He had like whitish hair. I know that kind. He looked almost like a grandpa, to be honest, and I think that's kind of what put me at ease. But just give me, if you guys have any examples or any stories, I would love to hear them. I want to continue to, grow this channel in this way and just kind of talk about these things about life that just make things seem like we have support when we need it. And I want to be supportive to you when you need it. And hopefully I find like-minded people here on this platform. Thank you so much for listening, and I wish you well.